welcome to another episode of Triple Threat. My name is Big D, and welcome. Hope everybody had a good holiday. I did, and I grew 1 year older.
Yay!
Brother.
Thank you. So let me introduce everybody. We got a full house here. To my right is the California Kid,
as always,
dressing up as Ric Flair.
Oh, come on.
To my right is Karen.
Blasian
Fury. And in front of me is Liam.
Liam Ferguson.
Good. And on the phone, as always, the second Ric Flair of our group, the Pike.
I'm so Ric Flair. I am just too important to hang out with y'all in person. I'm sorry.
You hiding from the cops, aren't you?
Nah, well, yeah, that too. So if they show up, just tell them I was with y'all.
Yeah. So anybody want to tell what they got for Christmas? I'll go first if you want.
Sure, go ahead.
I got new flat TV. Got Injustice, which I played a lot.
It's a kick-ass game. Especially Aquaman with the spear. I never thought Aquaman was actually useful until then.
Nah, I play with Arrow and Batgirl.
I didn't get the DLC yet.
And for my birthday, I got me I got Doctor Who shirt for Christmas. And for my birthday, I got a Lionel action figure, Simpsons mug, and I also got the new Carnage action figure that it just came out for the Amazing Spider-Man 2 for the Amazing Spider-Man 2 movie.
What, a Carnage?
Yeah, they got like a new line of Marvel Legends.
The Marvel Legends. Okay, because I was going to say, that was going to be a major spoiler.
Yeah, like
no, it's like it's for the new movie coming out because they got the Electro, they got Amazing Spider-Man, they got they got a Black Cat, but her, I know this is gonna sound sexual, but her teeth are like scratched and chipped off.
Yeah, chipped off, no good.
So,
like
nothing worse than that.
Like packaging damage.
Okay.
Yeah. So
bad boob job.
I had to.
Well, there it goes.
And so I went on ahead and got Carnage. I would have got him last time, but somebody had beat me to it and got him, and I had to sell for a Venom, but I wish I didn't get it because I didn't want the Matt Gorgon one. But that's all I got. Anybody else want to go?
I got a new laptop.
Oh,
nice.
All right, Karen.
Nothing special because like my old one just died, and I'm like,
I got a Batman onesie. Yes, a pajama onesie with the zipper.
Seriously?
Yes.
But no back clap? No back clap so you can pee?
No, not even a back clap.
That's not a true onesie then, Jimmy.
It goes to my feet all the way up to my neck, and it has a cape.
Okay, the cape makes up for it, I guess.
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay. Oh, me? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I got a video watch. And I got myself.
You talking about that Samsung thing?
No. This was an HD Sony video watch.
Oh, is it like something you go?
Yeah.
Come in, Jordan.
It's like a spy watch.
That's the one I was talking about.
It's like a spy device, but that's what I got, and I got a whole bunch of socks and money. Anyway,
sock. Everyone needs socks. I mean, they get divorced all the time.
Yeah. That's good point.
Pike, you want to tell anybody what you got?
Let's see. Honestly, well, one cool thing I got was this Braves zombie fan bobblehead.
That sounds cool.
Wrap, and my wife's huge Auburn fan. She got like this Auburn cheerleader Barbie doll, and we got them standing together, and it just looks like the plot of a great horror film.
Nice.
And also, I got one of the happiest things I got, no joke, is I got Despicable Me 1 and 2 on DVD. And the first time I had a kids flick on DVD in a long time, and plus I got Injustice as well, and I am enjoying kicking ass as Nightwing. And Catwoman is a bitch, by the way. And I also got Batman Arkham Origins, WWE, and I got Last of Us.
Yeah.
Oh, the graphics on that game are amazing.
Wow.
It's like one of those games that would just make a great movie.
Yeah.
It pretty much is a movie. And finally, also some sneakers and clothes, blah, blah, blah. But the last cool thing I got was Breaking Bad Season 4 and a Heisenberg t-shirt.
Oh, okay.
You racked up, man.
Hey, man.
I have wonderful in-laws.
Yeah, he does, actually. They're wonderful people.
Oh, and also, of course, the love of my wonderful family and friends.
Yep.
Certainly.
I'm drunk now, so you got to bear with me.
Well,
I'm missing, but I had a great Christmas. I'm glad you guys had a great Christmas.
yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Let's do a little sad news. Our thoughts and prayers go out to Mae Young and her family.
Oh, yeah.
She passed away last night.
Yeah.
Was she 90?
90 in her 90s. I think she was like 92, really.
It's sad that she's one of the greats in women's wrestling.
Her and Moolah.
Yeah. And unfortunately, her legacy is gonna be that stupid segment that Vince made her do.
Yeah.
Which one?
I think it'll be that, and when she called Lay Cool Sluts.
Yes.
That
I want to fight these two sluts. That was classic.
That and her showing her cans.
And her getting powerbombed off the.
Oh, yeah,
by Dudley. But honestly,
definitely one of the toughest people I've ever seen.
Well, she got taken off life support a week ago, and it took her a week. When most people don't even last an hour, she fought the entire way.
Like days before that, they thought she already died, and then they confirmed she wasn't yet. So going out tough.
Yeah, she went out strong. She always was tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she will definitely be missed.
Yeah. But let's get on with the show. Let's talk about the big news. Ultimate Warrior, I can't believe I say this, is going into the Hall of Fame. All I gotta say is the fucking speech is gonna be epic.
Oh yeah,
You're like,
that is
what the hell? Oh my god,
that is gonna be one of the most.
I am begging him to please bring up that DVD.
Yeah.
I swear to God, you talking about they having a censor button? I bet you Ultimate Warrior is gonna test it.
This could possibly be the most watched ever.
Yeah.
Like,
and we only know one person so far.
This could be the most.
Here's my question: Who's gonna do this? Who's gonna induct him? Who's gonna do that speech?
Well, rumor is Ryback apparently.
Oh hell no!
Who else is crazy enough?
And who doesn't even make sense when he speaks.
Exactly.
Well, you know Ryback is. You notice how Ryback's being really slick on Twitter lately? He's just saying all kinds of shit.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that later.
Yeah, so I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me if it's true, but really fucked up. Like the only other guy I can think of since he does his rope thing is Batista doing it.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Because he does the rope thing, and
this.
I will totally geek out if Hogan does it.
How many, just think of the ratings on this, how many people are just going to tune in to just to see, they may not even let that interview hit air. I mean.
They just want you to train with it.
They got to show it on air.
I mean.
Whenever it's the first one they announce, they always show it on air.
Oh my goodness.
Woo!
Yeah, that's true.
Just think if Hogan does induct them, they may actually fight on stage.
That'd be wonderful.
That'd be great.
It'd be real.
It'd be epic.
Because they've been feuding for 20 years now, it seems?
It'd be epic.
I don't think it's ever.
Oh, yeah, pretty close, yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that Vince got a clause in the contract, something like that. So he does something crazy.
Yeah.
I just can't imagine because so many people hate his ass.
But see, the Ultimate Warrior doesn't give a damn.
Yeah.
He just doesn't care. He'd do it anyway. That's why everybody's going to watch.
I mean, that's just...
Wouldn't it be funny if Honky Tonk Man did it?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it just be funny if it came down to that?
This would be, I'm telling you, everybody who's even if you're not a hardcore wrestling fan, you're going to watch this just because you've heard about it. You've heard about it. You've heard about it. You're going to watch
I have him, I subscribe to his YouTube channel. It's What the hell did I just watch?
The only other question I got is he going to be wearing the face paint in a bright colored tuxedo?
Well, he did for the 2K.
He's got to do that.
Yeah.
He did for the 2K commercial.
Yeah, but I'm talking about coming out in a tuxedo that's neon green with matching face paint and the armband over the tuxedo.
He may come out in full ring attire.
You never know.
He's insane.
How much you want to bet he's going to run through the crowd?
You know he is.
That would be epic.
Yes, but then he's so old though, he may get to stay.
That'd be great. That'd be even better.
Yeah.
And he's gonna do the whole. He's gonna yell, and he's gonna do that whole noise he does too, ain't he?
I'm just overjoyed. I have something to look forward to for this year. That's the one interview I'm looking forward to.
But it's still a shame though that Savage isn't in, because that would have been the interview to watch.
I watched a lot about that. They're considering putting him in despite if his family's wishes. They're considering putting him in anyway. But I think there's just
But then his brother already said that they could do it.
Yeah, he did.
His brother said they could do it, even though it was
Macho's last
week. He really want to be involved with it though.
He wanted his family.
Yeah,
Macho
the Poffo
Man wanted
family.
the Poffo family in there.
But there's no way.
I'm just gonna say because I told Big D this already. Like, just for saving those two guys, like, please put DDP in there.
DDP deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
What he did basically say Scott Hall and Jake
the man's a miracle worker. The man is a miracle worker.
And Chris Jericho and Goldust credit the DDP yoga system for extending their careers.
Yeah, we also like the.
Exactly. If that ain't an automatic ballot right there, I mean, you would have tons of people who want to do that speed.
I mean, not only that, like Jake the Snake, not Jake the Snake, but there was a wrestler that relapsed, and DDP was like, you know what, just come on back. It's going on back.
DDP is a wonderful guy. He and Jake the Snake opted to do promos for the GWC. We recently did. They did a promo with Fred. They did a couple of promos with Jake the Snake. Jake the Snake got on there and said you need to watch BACW. He was really promoting us. It's great. That hasn't aired yet.
Yeah,
Spoilers.
Hold up. Okay.
Spoiler.
That is kind of a walkout moment for me. Right
I just spoiled it on the air.
Why did you do that?
That's why you got to listen to Triple Threat.
That's why you have to listen to Triple Threat.
Oh my God! I just spoiled the surprise.
This should go up like immediately now.
No, we can't air it. Yeah, we got a video we're gonna air it on. We know we're gonna air it. You just gotta watch. You just gotta listen here because that's where you get the spoilers. Right here on Triple Threat.
Like I've been
Hacksaw Jim Duggan did a promo for us.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another reason why y'all watch Triple Threat.
Isn't he in Johnny G's this week?
No, Johnny G's closed.
They did?
Seriously?
No, not the actual. The Rampage Pro Wrestling closed.
Yeah, Rampage closed.
Yeah, not Johnny G's. I meant Rampage.
When was this?
A few months ago.
They closed?
Yeah, it's like Doc. I don't know why they closed. I mean,
probably not a lot of people going to see it.
Well, every time I went with Wes,
there
was like 40, 50 people there. I mean,
that's like the average field.
They maxed like they had like probably about 10 seats open every time. They maxed. They had a good crowd.
They did have
the
a
only
good crowd.
good person that was there that anybody cared about was Daniel Bryan. Then Luke Gallows was there.
But it's more than going to those shows. It's more than just seeing the big names, because there are people like Kyle Matthews, Drew Adler,
really good.
Yeah,
Drew's
the BFFs.
Yeah, they're good.
I mean, it's about watching local guys that you grew up with, trying to achieve their dreams. Really.
Like I was trained by some of those guys. Like
a lot of these people a lot of these people are going to be. You can look forward to seeing them on the GWC broadcasts. I'm telling you.
Yes.
A lot of this is already happening in the works. A lot of this has already been shot, people. That's why you listen to Triple Threat right here, because we give you all the information.
Yeah.
So let's get to the second topic.
I just want to say right quick, like what I was trying to say, I just think it'd be cool. An idea was to have Jake the Snake and DDP induct each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah.
Have them both do a speech about each other and then do their own speech. I understand DDP deserves that spot.
That'd be very befitting.
They need to get Jake in there, because if you're gonna put Sonny in there, you might as well put both Scott and well, it's probably gonna be a while for to put Scott in there unless they know for sure. that he's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still with
I knew you were about to go
DDP.
He ain't got out yet.
I know you're about to go to another topic. Did you hear about them possibly putting the first WrestleMania main event in there?
Yeah, I read about that today. Basically, it's Hogan, Piper, Mr. T, and Paul Orndorff.
They gonna put a match in there?
How you put
An
a
actual
match
match for the first time. They should put an actual match in the Hall of Fame.
Well, but that match is probably so significant, it does deserve it. Also,
But then that would mean that Hogan would have two.
he would have two with NWO.
Hogan and Piper had two.
Well, Piper deserves it. It's Piper.
Well, Piper.
He's right.
He deserves one just for Piper's Pit alone.
Yeah, Piper's Pit is.
Yeah.
That's true.
He's still doing it. He just did it with the Shield.
Yeah.
Okay.
But go ahead.
All right. Well, I was gonna go with this, but let's go with this one. Old School Raw.
Was a great episode.
Not till the ending. It was okay.
I enjoyed it for what it was.
I enjoyed it for what.
I really enjoyed
But
it.
then-
It was wonderful seeing two cool together.
Yeah.
I was so overjoyed.
Exactly.
It was nice you got the old stage, and it was great.
Yeah, I love that old stage.
Yeah,
I wish
yeah.
I would do
Music.
that every week.
I missed
I love
those.
the colors that they had.
Yeah.
Like they're wearing the old jackets that they used to wear.
Did you see JBL's hair?
Yes, I saw that. I
He
was
had
like,
a
oh
big
my
man
God.
dude.
You didn't see how much I screamed seeing Scotty 2 Hotty did the worm again.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
great. I went nuts.
It was good for what it was. I mean, I actually enjoyed
Yeah.
it and marked out on
I mean,
certain
I'm not
areas
saying
it.
that there wasn't any good things on it. There was a lot of good things. The only things I didn't like was Ric Flair's promo with Randy Orton and
Oh, yeah.
Cena.
It was a terrible crowd.
It kind of was.
Yeah.
The crowd was bad.
They were dead for Jake. And Jake, if you would have had Jake at like not Baltimore, like
Yeah,
Chicago's
New York,
crowd,
Chicago.
you would have blown the roof off, literally.
Yeah, like it was
I mean, the priceless alone, Dean Ambrose smiling.
Yeah.
Except for the man.
I mean, with the snake, who could not smile? I mean, that is.
That's a moment. He was like knocked out with a
Well,
smile because he
nobody knew except for four
I
people
know
that
they
Jake
were
the
trying
Snake
to-
was there.
Well,
Only Vince, Triple H,
Still.
DDP, Jake, and some producer knew. None of the Shield,
Yeah,
nobody
but
in the
Triple
ring.
H spoiled on Twitter, from what I heard, because he showed a
he-
picture.
Nobody
He-
reads
he-
Triple H's Twitter. It's nothing but shovels.
I mean, I have him on my Twitter feed. I see it and I'm like, oh, he's talking about Stephanie. Who cares?
I don't care about
But,
Steph's
But
tweets.
Can we just talk about Brock Lesnar selling that throw
Oh, that was great.
when Big Show threw his ass?
Oh god,
Nah, that wasn't
that was so bad.
that wasn't an old school.
I know, but we're gonna
Yeah.
talk about that in a minute.
But,
That was bad.
But yeah, Brock Lesnar returned on the old school.
Oh
God, for God's sakes, Brock, just let Paul Heyman talk.
Yeah, just let Paul Heyman talk.
Brock Lesnar has a good line every now and then, like, Paul, say something stupid.
I do want to get that shirt though.
Oh,
I love that
eat,
shirt.
conquer, repeat.
Somebody on the internet, they took the shirt and they replaced Brock's face with Punk's face, and they had Lita, AJ, Kelly, all that. Yeah,
freaking.
I saw that. Well,
that was
it ain't wrong.
no, but it was a good segment. I didn't understand why Brock had to scream like Howard Dean and he speared Henry through the wall.
It was the eyes.
Well, he probably just had the adrenaline rushing, because, I mean, once you get that blood pumping, sometimes you do stuff.
And now, I just don't understand, what they're going to do now, because, so is Brock pretty much saying, fuck the Royal Rumble, I want my title shot now?
He's saying he's getting it whenever he wants it.
He's gonna be gunning for it, basically.
Yeah, he's trying.
I can the suspicion feel somehow this is going to lead to Taker versus Brock at WrestleMania.
I would be okay with that.
I mean,
that's a dream match. I always thought that match should be at a
It
Mania.
could,
So.
it could be good.
I mean, it's always been rumored and talked about and speculated that Brock versus Taker and Brock will be the one that ends his streak. It was always rumored, speculated, and whatnot.
Oh no.
No, not Brock.
No, it was.
It'd be believable.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Like,
It would have been more believable if they did this years ago.
Yeah.
I doubt Sears and Undertaker
For
would
Brock
let that
went,
happen.
like UFC.
Well,
yeah.
They hate each other too damn much for that.
Yeah, that's not cool.
I don't think
You
that's
think
like
Brock still pissed
No,
about
they
him
really do
the way
hate
he
each
did
other.
on that UFC?
Yes. They really physically
But they
do.
put on some classics, like their Hell in a Cell match
I mean,
Yeah, they
10
had
years
some
ago.
good
That
matches.
was a classic.
It was really good. It was.
No, even the match before that, the pay-per-view before that, when he threw his ass over the wall,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
that was like, man, that feud was great, and it should have kept going. I wish it kept going.
But yeah, good to see the New Age Outlaws. Was surprised that they came out with Punk, which we'll find out later that I was kind of right.
Was really good, really out of breath there.
Yeah, he was. And
And then Punk came out there and asked if he was okay.
yeah, was I the only one marking out when I saw Jay the Snake?
Everyone marked out. I was like,
I screamed like an old girl, like, oh my god,
It's him.
But he looked awesome.
he does.
And then was everybody laughing when CM Punk went, "This is PG, Jay. It's PG."
Yeah.
PG, PG. I'm like, oh.
They edited that out on the YouTube.
Well, when he. Oh,
It's PG and Jake
Now
is PG.
go on Blip and look for raw reactions. They Muse he had the clip and you can hear Punk going, "It's PG."
Oh, I got the entire show recorded, so.
Yeah, but it was a pretty good episode. Good to see Jake. I guess this was their way of having him there without putting him in the Rumble, because I don't think WWE want to take a chance at putting him in the ring because he's too old.
No, he's too old.
But this is.
It could be the legal way for him going into the Hall of Fame this year.
Well, yeah,
Give him
because
a Rumble spot.
he worked for Mid-South, and a lot of people said that it'd probably be best to put him in here since they're in New Orleans.
Yeah.
So, let's get on to this third topic. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do an episode over the holiday New Year's, but let's talk about Daniel Bryan joined the Wyatt family.
Oh, here we go.
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
Yes.
When I saw this, I was like, "Are they serious
I'm sorry,
doing
my purse
this?
is in your way.
Are they serious doing this bullshit?"
I mean, I kind of figured that it will lead up to it. I didn't think it would do it that quickly.
Well,
The way it was panned out, and then hearing Daniel speaking, was he not wrong about that though? Like
Okay.
all the matches he won, and everyone saying yes, the machine still ain't listening.
I just thought it was another chance for Vince to go, here, Brian, here's a little more dirt on you.
I'm serious.
I mean, let's remind ourselves what happened the last time they did something like this when John Cena joined the Nexus.
Or when Stone Cold joined the Invasion. I mean, it would when you get your most popular babyface joining that.
But the difference between that is it makes sense because Stone Cold was ECW and he was part of WCW.
True.
That made sense.
This made no sense at all.
Cena joining the Nexus made no sense.
No, it didn't. It was stupid.
No.
It was a bad idea and they shouldn't have done it.
But they just Hulk Cena on everything. That's what's been pissing me off. They use Cena as this they think that the whole world's built around Cena. Look at how they had Cena use Daniel Bryan's shine.
Yeah. See, I think that was a good move actually by Cena because the crowd was turning against them.
Yeah.
They were hijacking that entire championship ceremony.
They were.
And it was smart of Cena.
It was smart of them to do it, but here's the thing. It's almost as if the company doesn't want to let a new dog take the lead. Like Cena is money. He's always going to be money. Yeah. There's no need to hold back like your potential superstars, the real superstars, not the generic one they call everybody in the company. No, your real superstars.
AKA Daniel Bryan, the hottest thing since probably Stone Cold.
I know, they're just they keep trying to hold him back because he threatened Cena. Who the hell cares? Cena's reigned on top for years. Give Bryan
I think they also try to hold him back because he is 5 6'8". He is my height, and
Who
only
gives a crap? He
Yeah.
but this is
delivers.
Vince McMahon's idea of superstar is a 6'4", 260-pound wrestler like his son-in-law Triple H.
But see,
Well-
Vince needs to go back to his business sense. He needs to know money when he sees it.
He's
Daniel
too
Bryan is money.
Well, I'll just say it like this. The end of Raw this week with Daniel Bryan finally turning on the Wyatts and getting his revenge on the Wyatts. I just hope that now this whole bullshit about not letting him be champion, and I'm saying this right now. If Daniel Bryan does not win the Rumble and he does not go to WrestleMania and get the title, I'm done with WWE.
I won't say that.
I
because
won't say that.
I would
Don't go that.
I'm not putting up with this bullshit no more.
look,
I mean,
I understand.
this whole
I
thing,
get what
this
you-
whole,
This-
this whole thing about trying to get Cena be liked by the fans and trying to get him over, to me, is done.
It's
You got
done.
a guy,
over.
You got a guy like Daniel Bryan,
Thank you.
who's got 100% of the crowd. He had everybody in that building chanting. And to me, if you won't give the guy the belt, and I don't want to hear any more excuse about, oh, well, everybody who's been over like that, they already had the title, so Daniel Bryan is not going to get. That's bullshit. If you're going to try forever to get Cena over like that, and you can't, and you got somebody like Daniel Bryan there, you can't put a title on him and have him have a reign like CM Punk, something is wrong in the WWE, and they need to
But
go
here's
back.
the thing. WWE has become idiotic over the years.
They become stupid.
I mean,
they weren't always smart either, though.
No, they weren't.
They were not smart.
Yeah,
They were smart. They did do some stupid stuff.
Mae Young's baby. Anyone?
Okay.
The Triple H and freaking
Katie Vick.
The Katie Vick.
Oh, but the thing
The
is,
Dick and Katie Vick. Okay, go ahead.
okay. The thing is, WWE is they're just not listening. Period. They're going to continue to do stupid things. I was upset when they took the belt off of CM Punk.
The belt with CM Punk, I would accept if it was
Okay.
If it was Cena, I would accept it if they had the match they had at Raw.
Yeah.
But the way they did with Rock,
Just to lead up to once in a lifetime number 2.
Number
which
two.
was bullshit.
Yeah, it was. See,
know,
they do stupid things like this all the time.
But-
But also,
here's the stupidest thing they've done, and I talk about it and talk about it and talk about it. Wouldn't anybody have preferred that CM Punk still be champion right now?
I would have.
Wouldn't anyone at this table have preferred that CM Punk still
except
be champion
I
right
would
now?
prefer Daniel Bryan to be champion. Thank you.
It doesn't matter.
doesn't matter.
He would have gotten his shot
Yeah.
at WrestleMania. They have blown possibly the greatest. I remember just the fact that a lot of people said this, and Shane Douglas said this, that he would have milked the whole thing of CM Punk leaving the company to like dry. I mean, he said
Yeah.
he would have milked the hell out of it. Then had him come back, do the 2-year reign, and then yes, have Punk versus Bryan. There you go. There is somebody in creative or the writing team that is a sabotagee or against. If it's not Vince McMahon himself, then somebody is against moving the ROH guys to the top tier. Somebody is just like, okay, we got to stick with Show Cena. We got to keep Show
Oh
Cena.
God!
all
Don't
these
even
guys over.
bring up Big
I
Show.
don't
Oh,
think-
they keep.
Oh, I know that. I'm sick of
I
it.
think somebody is a saboteur somewhere. I really do think that.
I think his name is Paul.
I
Heyman?
Paul Heyman?
Wrong Paul.
Oh, Triple H.
okay.
It's
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
Paul Levesque.
I was like, wait, Paul Heyman?
Paul of yeah. Well,
I tend to forget that his name is Paul Levesque.
Yeah.
I
Or
really do.
John Paul Levesque
John
back in the
Levesque.
day.
I just know his name is.
I just hope that Monday proved that they know that Daniel Bryan is worrisome and that this is leading to him winning the Rumble. But I am kind of worried since the news is he got.
He's okay though.
I was about to say since he got concussion during that match.
Yeah.
But he finished the
He
match.
had a concussion during all that.
Yeah,
My
but you
God.
know WWE they have a strict rule now that they got to pass these tests
Yeah.
or the.
But concussion can't be that bad if he actually finished the match.
He was
Because
saying-
Dolph Ziggler gets concussions, he ended the matches, whatever he
I
was.
mean, it wasn't Dolph Ziggler bad. Like when Dolph Ziggler got one, you were worried.
Yeah.
Right during or after the match, like Daniel Bryan looked fine.
Yeah.
But you're still worried because they don't want the same effect of, Chris Benoit.
But the fact that he's saying he doesn't even remember what happened in the match afterwards is like, wow.
That was pure muscle memory right there.
Yeah.
It's like, my body's going.
Who,
But-
Brian or Ziggler?
Ziggler.
Both.
Yeah.
Brian, there's been rumors Brian only remembers parts of that match.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what Bryan said. They said he doesn't remember. When did it happen? When exactly did it happen?
I don't know. I'm gonna rewatch that match tonight when I get home. And
It probably happened when he fell from during the cage where he was thrown off the cage and
by the Uso?
It had to be because he actually laid there for a good while.
Yeah.
It had to be like that because he did not move. And I was like, is he okay? Is nobody gonna go check on him because he's not moving?
But honestly, if WWE wants to rectify every wrong they've done, they need to put Daniel Bryan in the #1 spot, let him go the distance, and eliminate
He's going to
Batista to end the Rumble.
I have said this more than 8 times over the years. They need to. They wouldn't be having to do this and push people again and again and again and try to rebuild people if they would just go ahead and do the necessary thing. It's time to take Old Yeller out and put him to sleep. It's time to go ahead and get this roster cleaned out. They need to clean the roster out.
Yeah, JTG is still employed.
They got to get rid of some of these people and get some of the new guys out there. And the top 10 guys in the company should be a mix of the people who have been in the undercard for like more than 3 years and the people who have been in the mid card for more than 3 years. That's what he should be in the top card right now because the people who have been in the top card have been in the top card for over 10 years. It's done.
Honestly, though,
I think the reason why JGT has been around for so long is the fact that he is actually a mentor to some of the younger guys that comes in.
I know, but still, he's a running joke now.
I know he's a running joke, and he can still wrestle.
So-
But
Yeah.
I did really enjoy him with when he was part of Prime Time.
Well, Prime Time was great.
But when they started making them into
Singles?
no, when they started making them stupid.
The biggest mistake they made with Crime Time is having them talk.
That too.
That was the dumbest move I've ever seen
too.
a respectable company like WWE make, is to make 2 guys who have voices like that even bother to talk. They were way more over when they. I don't blame. This is one situation where I will go what New Jack said about that group. They were not the gangsters.
They weren't.
They were never be the gangsters. WWE was stupid for even trying it. Whoever was on the writing team should have been fired for even coming up with the damn concept.
Well, Vince McMahon loves his stereotypes.
Man, I'm
Vince is
surprised.
no white man.
Exactly!
Who's Republican?
There's no
He's a
white
really
man from
best.
freaking Connecticut. I mean, for God's sake.
And that's still not
What
even the
does
worst
he
one he's
know
ever done.
about-
That's true. It's not the worst.
No, it's not his worst flub, but, whatever. I'm sorry.
Mexico with anyone?
I think they're trying to redeem the stereotype with
Big E.
not just him, but the new guy.
Let's look. Did we let
Constance Creed.
we gotta-
Constance Creed.
Let Pike
Oh,
discuss
Xavier
this.
Woods.
Yeah.
But they gave him tons of funks, old music, and ballets. Why did
That's not a bad thing.
But that's not a good thing.
But it's not also a good thing either.
Why you say that?
He's playing ball.
How over is Brodus Clay right now?
Okay. Let me
All right.
talk. I gotta talk about Brodus Clay too.
Naomi, she could work.
Yes, you can work that ass.
Exactly. Just lose the dead weight and then put Naomi and Constance Creed together. That'd be a good stable.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be a good team.
Yeah.
I think that here's the thing about this whole Funkasaurus thing, even going heel. just the wrong time.
It really is
the wrong time for something like this to happen.
Too little, too late.
It would have
They
been
should have
better
made him heel
if
from
he
the
had
beginning.
if he was going to go heel like that. That was the perfect setup. But since nobody can get beaten really badly or bleed, it wouldn't have worked. If he had beat him to during his turn, if he had just gone freaking like steroid ape shit on the guy
and made the guy look like Ric Flair.
Yeah. If he had did that, it would have gotten over like huge. It would have taken out some of the main card storyline just because it's so. It would have been so cold, and just if the Funkadactyls had come in and actually sided with him, he'd have been the number one heel on the show. Just off of that little angle on the mid card involving two people who were nobodies. When something like that happens, everybody's focused on that.
Yeah.
It would have been the talk of the show, but he's just on the wrong show. If this had been done on any other show, they would have had him bleed the guy.
Yeah. They would have. But anyways, let's go back to the topic at hand. We just kind of sidetracked. Yeah, it's what we do.
Yeah.
I just thought it would have worked, Daniel and the Wyatts together. I would have loved to see
it. Would have worked. It could have worked.
It could have worked.
It could have worked, but they chickened out.
You know why?
Beneficial for the Wyatts.
The only explanation is they're probably going to give Daniel Bryan the Rumble.
Both wearing a sheet mask and
before
jumpsuits. I mean, I would have worn one.
WWE.com.
Yeah.
Or WWEshop.com.
Let me put this out before we move on. Here's the thing. With Daniel Bryan joining the Wyatt family, you have a situation to where there's finally some chance of some kind of force being that can challenge the Authority. The Authority has been sitting untouchable, and there's no force in the storyline that can contest them.
No.
Why do I even watch Raw when there's nothing that nobody can do about anything that they do?
And they don't even act like healed or faces. They decide what they want to be when they're out there.
That's just not. It's so. I mean, I can understand what they're trying to do with it, but it just makes no sense. Like every time there's a huge heel force, every time there's a huge heel force, some kind of opposing force has to be equal to kind of hold it from taking over, or else there's no point to watch. It's just Darkland.
I mean,
Corporation in Austin.
We don't have
NWO Sting.
We don't have Linda or Shane to come and
That's
save
what
the
I'm
day.
saying. Why would you even do a storyline with this without somebody to come on later? Yes, it can be dark times for a while, but somebody's got to come in and shine the damn
that's
light.
why if Daniel Bryan was with the Wyatts and the Wyatts are like, you know what, let's just go ahead and end this.
Yeah,
but the reason they ended it is because Vince noticed something that was going on at non-WWE events. The Yes Chant has caught on in other places. No, Michigan State, right after the Rose Bowl win, went crazy at a basketball game celebrating the Rose Bowl win, doing the Yes Chant for probably 3 minutes.
It took him now to finally realize
Yeah,
because he's old.
Vince is an old white guy. But that got mainstream media attention. That's what caught Vince.
He realized he screwed up, and then he goes on Raw and has Daniel Bryan in the middle storyline. It made them look so cowardly. Like, okay, you've taken Daniel Bryan down this road now. You already thrown the dice.
Just keep on going.
Keep on going and fix it as you go along, but don't just jump out of it.
That's what a writer does.
It looks so unprofessional.
Yeah.
It just looks so unprofessional.
Too much for the WWE writers.
It's just not. It was probably one of the sloppiest fixes I've ever seen.
There's so many loose ends, but there is a way for them to connect the dots on this.
They can.
They connect the dots. But the thing is, if they want, better writers, then they don't need to go to romance writers or
comic book writers
or soap opera writers. They need people who write comic books or novels who
people who know the business.
People who can actually sit there and plan out and plot out and say, hey,
or they should make Paul Heyman lead the creative.
Oh, that would do it.
But I'm just saying, I can dream, can't I?
Clay had a formula for the connect the dots theory for the Daniel Bryan situation. I wanted him to share it with us.
Okay. Back when the Wyatts first came on the scene, their first victim, a long time ago, was Kane.
Yes, yes, it was.
And when Kane came back, he went straight to the Authority.
Yep.
Daniel Bryan was soon the target of the Authority and the Wyatts. But who had the key to the cage the entire time during Raw? Kane. Is Kane the inside man for Daniel Bryan, his former tag team partner, working for the Authority?
Maybe.
You never know.
You never know.
I wish it was like that.
But as of right now, I'm thinking it's too smart for creative.
Yeah, it is. That's way too smart for creative. They would never come up with this.
I think you're reaching.
You're real. It's not reaching. It's a great idea. It's just
it's too smart.
They would never. Yeah, they would never
think
come
that.
up with
They don't do complex storylines like that anymore.
No, they
don't.
They try to make money quick.
Out their stories.
Well, Vince thinks everyone has an attention span of 1 week. Hence all the replays and.
I mean, he's treating like a business, and yes, it is a business, but it's still wrestling. I mean,
yeah,
you can call it entertainment all day, but yeah, it's still wrestling.
Yeah. Okay, on to another topic. Little bit of sad news. Caitlyn asked for her release this week from the WWE.
I mean, I was kind of sad that she got released.
I was freaking pissed.
Okay.
I stared at her. I have her picture on my wall in my house. I stared at it for 5 minutes.
Yeah, we know what those 5 minutes are for.
Guys,
your wife allows it?
Yeah, we have an agreement. Don't worry about it. Let's just say there's a lot of CM Punk pictures on our wall as well.
I'm sorry, which one was Caitlyn?
She had blonde hair on top. Let me pull you up a picture.
Yeah, I just they've become so numerous now.
Well, she was actually one of the more original divas.
The strong one.
I gotta say this. She was a great wrestler, and she had a killer spear. But
great spear.
But unfortunately, creative team missed it, and it pretty much screwed it up. After the whole AJ and Caitlyn thing, they just dropped the ball with it, and she just, wasted away. And
well, also creative really doesn't know how to market divas. Period. I mean. If you're not a particular type of diva, they really don't know what to do with you at all. Think of like all the, think of like what they did with Karma. I like the marketing idea, but when she was ready to come back, they did not know what to do with her.
Yeah.
How do you not know what to do with her? She's a wrestler.
She destroyed her.
She's a destroyer.
Yeah, calmed.
But how do you not know what to do with her? And so they let that go away. She could have been a strong competitor.
Yeah.
Karma should have had this reign AJ had.
She should have.
Dominant.
But she doesn't really have that many divas to dominate. I mean,
even if she didn't have
just AJ, Caitlyn.
Even if she didn't have
Natalia.
Natalia.
Well, she could. I mean, I would have been fine watching Awesome Kong go out there every Monday night. Just throw away Alicia Fox and
just dominating everybody. Here's the thing: if WWE does, at the time got their network, they could have opened up a little bit more where she could actually reintroduce women actually wrestling men. She could actually demand it like on air. It's like you give me this. No, I want a challenge.
She did wrestle guys.
Well, the only way they can do that is on that. NXT.
Yeah,
that's the only way they can do
it. Male and female, it's just USA.
Yeah.
Well, right now WWE is in a crossroad point about TV. That their rights are expiring right around WrestleMania.
Well, we'll talk about that later.
Oh, okay, that's the topic.
But like I said, Caitlyn, it would mean more, but unfortunately, she didn't get the time to, do more and expand her character, and I think that hurt her a lot. So it did. I'm sad to see her go, but
I'm sad to see her go too because her and AJ had the best Divas match I've seen in probably 6-7 years.
The chemistry with those two, even dating all the way back to NXT, was just too hilarious. I mean, I'm gonna miss that.
Yeah, sad that she's engaged, but well.
I mean, I understand, if they don't have anything to do, if they don't have something for you to do, or they just can't figure out.
And also, they got like a bunch of other divas. I mean, they just brought Summer Rae. She looks like she got potential.
That's because Lance
Armstrong
trained her.
Yeah, and plus they got Emma and they got Paige For some reason, they haven't brought her up yet.
Is she legal? Is she of age yet?
I think she's.
So what? JoJo ain't of age, and they using her.
There are 16-year-old girls in Japan that
Like,
wrestle.
they're 21.
The only reason why they have JoJo there is because she's dating Randy Orton.
But it seems like now after this week's Raw that Emma might take Caitlin's place. I'm not for sure. They didn't.
I didn't even notice that she was in the crowd with a poster.
How could you miss it? JBL pretty much blurred it out.
So are all the divas?
I was watching on mute.
So
how many of the divas don't have a last name?
A lot.
What it
does Blasian Fury have any opinion about Oksana getting all these wins now?
I mean,
because really, honestly, what has she done since she got thrown to the curb by Antonio Cesaro?
She's been doing nothing really. I mean, like I said, WWE really
I don't
doesn't
even know why she's, other than I can, what the hell she's doing on the roster.
She can wrestle when they let her wrestle. If they let her wrestle.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Will WWE let a woman wrestle to her full potential?
No, no woman has wrestled her full potential since freaking God. Like Trish and Leah, they let them go, but and there was the Jacqueline matches. I mean, Jackie could go, but they rarely let people.
I mean, if they could let a woman actually wrestle to her full potential. Yeah, if they let some of these women wrestle to their full potential, you'll have some awesome matches.
Yeah.
I have seen Oksana wrestle to her full potential, but not on WWE.
No, you're not going to see it on WWE. Yeah. The bad thing is, unless you're not going to see women wrestle to their full potential on WWE television, they're there for the money. And the sad thing is that you won't see, unless Glow comes back, which even in Glow they were goofy, but you can at least see them get brutal.
You talking about Glow?
Yeah, the woman's.
I tried watching that junk on Netflix, and I had to turn it off.
It was goofy, yeah. But
it's goofy.
It's very goofy.
It's goofy.
Yeah, it was very goofy. Skip past it. Watch the matches.
Watch the matches.
The promos were horrible.
You have to skip the promo. They are the cheesiest.
That was almost worse than WrestleLicious.
although my that was bad. But my favorite women's wrestler from Glow is always going to be Colonel Nanichka. She was awesome.
Well, I haven't watched it yet, but if y'all interested, they do have that documentary of Glow that they did on Netflix.
I saw the documentary.
So we will be talking about that
I need to watch that.
But just go past all the promos and stuff and just watch the movie. Watch the wrestling.
Okay, but let's get on to I don't know what we're talking about yet, but Batista is coming back next Monday, and let's talk about this scene, like this feud that's brewing between Alberto Del Rio.
Sorry.
Alberto Del Rio and Batista.
Every time you say Batista, I see him in his duck face profile with the glasses.
What?
There's a picture of Batista where he's doing a duck face.
It is the gayest.
And he has like these green glasses on. He does wear glasses because he is, he's an older man. And they're reading glasses. And he's doing a duck face like pose. I'm like, oh my god.
Selfie.
I'm like, Batista? What is wrong with you?
I'll take your word on it.
I will find this note.
Oh god. Honestly, I'm excited for Batista.
For anybody that doesn't know, apparently Batista and Alberto Del Rio got in a heated argument on Twitter where Alberto Del Rio took a shot at Batista saying that he was with Champion while he was getting beat by a plumber. And then Batista struck back saying that a C-level star was, I can't remember, like, basically he was on the lower card and he's not, like, bigger than him, and they ruffled some feathers on the roster so bad that Batista took the Twitter down.
Oh my god.
Honestly, I'm thinking the Twitter beef is kind of a work.
That's what I was thinking.
It's a work.
Because why not have someone to feud with Batista that can actually. Del Rio, as boring as he is on the mic and charisma-wise, he's a good one.
As fuck.
What?
We are looking at the picture, and it is terrible.
I told you.
What?
That is
He just
bad.
got that from a woman.
Unless he was going out for like, Tu Wong Fu, thank you for everything.
No, stop.
I'm throwing a flag on the plate.
No,
Flag.
I do not want to.
Flag.
I do not want to remember about that sorry ass movie. No.
Flag on the plate.
God, no.
What movie?
I had to watch that
movie where Wesley Snipes, John Leguizamo.
No, I had to watch that god awful movie. I had to watch that god awful movie with my mom.
What name is it?
No.
What's the code of it?
Tu Wong Fu.
It's called
Tu Wong Fu. Thank you for everything.
Wow.
See, that was his headshot for part 2. Just kidding.
Why are you showing me Tom Hiddleston?
It's my picture of Tom Hiddleston.
You were Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
I was like, you were Roadhouse, and you were hanging out with Woody.
You already killed that guy by the lake. Oh God, the fight.
You were shooting basketball with Woody Harrelson. What the fuck you doing?
I know, Wesley. Come on, you know how to play basketball. Come on.
He doesn't know how to pay his taxes,
And then
though.
I looked at Patrick Swayze and I'm thinking like, do I even need to bring up Point Break?
Oh my God.
I was just like.
But anyways, Batista coming
John
back.
Leguizamo, I'm not really shocked he did this, but
Yeah. John Leguizamo. After I saw The Pest, it was over. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I was like, game over.
Never play Luigi again.
Oh God.
Don't know that too.
But he was kind of like, cool as the clown in
Spawn.
Spawn.
Oh, he was great.
Yeah.
It shows that he was versatile.
What was the dude's name? Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, Tybalt. Oh, he was awesome.
So it shows how versatile.
He's really good. He's a great actor.
Good actor, yeah.
I love him.
It's just that the piss and that.
Is he not the best part in the Ice Age movies?
Okay, he had a great scene. He had a great scene in Mario Brothers with when he was in the mayor's only Koopa's office scene. That was the best scene.
Actually, I really did enjoy him in Land of the Dead.
That movie sucked ass.
Not
Land of the Dead. Super Mario Bros.
Don't even bring up that abomination.
It was wrong. It was just the wrong idea. But we'll get into that later. It was wrong. I have a whole criticism about the movie, but there were parts that I liked. There were parts that just screamed 90s I liked, but the movie itself was bad video game adaptation.
But Batista coming back, I'm kind of on the fence about that, really. I really am.
As long as they don't put the title on him like they did Raw, I'll be happy.
At least not immediately.
You pretty much tell that they're gonna probably do that.
Well,
I am somewhat excited. It's great to have the Grady's coming back. Really, I'm just saying it because I can't wait to see the Guardians movie.
Yeah.
That's really my take.
I want him to come back and spotlight Dave, but they're probably not gonna let him be healed. I think
everybody's wondering, is he gonna be the heel guy?
I think Marvel will probably have a.
I think he's going to be faced because, one, he's going up against Alberto Del Rio right off the bat. And Alberto Del Rio...
He's going to kick his ass Monday. I guarantee he's going to kick his ass Monday, and then he's going to talk about the Rumble.
Yeah.
Or the other way around. So, but, you think he might let him win Rumble?
I hope not, but
Brian's still my pick for the Rumble.
Yeah.
They probably just would want Batista versus Orton, which I don't really want to see.
I mean, it would be kind of a full circle kind of thing with Evolution.
Yeah, it would be.
But I think it's too soon for that. Not him coming out right off the bat.
Maybe like a replace Orton and.
Maybe like a SummerSlam triple threat or four-way with
He's gonna be sticking
around for like 2 years. He's signed for a year or two, ain't he?
Yeah, but he probably won't be around for SummerSlam because isn't Guardian of the Galaxy coming out in August?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And also SummerSlam is kind of Brock's thing too.
Yeah, it is. That's Brock's show.
Yeah.
Here's a possibility. Okay. The Authority bring in Batista to replace Orton, and Orton turns face.
No.
WWE is stupid enough to do it. They're dumb enough to
Randy
go
Orton
for it.
sucks as a.
I know
He sucks as a heel. He sucks
they
worse
will.
as a face.
I don't think he sucks as a heel because
He doesn't suck as a heel. He just can't work against the top
Have we been watching the
faces.
same segments this past year?
well, he's just
He's better as a heel than he is.
He's
as a
better.
He's better as heels in the face, but I don't think
But
he
he
sucks. I mean,
because his run with not Evolution, Legacy, when he kissed Stephanie after DDTing her while Triple H was there, that was stuff a heel gold.
It's so easy to hate him.
Here's the thing about Randy Orton.
I'm gonna make sure Triple H kill him out of that.
Randy Orton is a good heel. Not great, but he's good.
Good.
And Randy Orton is a decent worker, a really decent worker.
Yeah.
He's not a great worker, but he's a decent worker.
I think he's better than a lot of people.
He's a good worker.
He's better than Cena working.
But yeah, he is better than Cena. But here's the thing, Orton, with the mistake they made, even with Daniel Bryan, Orton, his time is with these ROH guys taking over the top tier. His time is up. Orton cannot keep up with Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan can carry him, and it will be a good match. But if they want like some of those old school WrestleMania spectaculars that will be remembered for years to come, like really be remembered, like
Flair Steamboat.
Yeah, like Flair Steamboat.
Savage Steamboat. Yeah.
If you want those kinds of matches again, you got to go ahead and just let the young guys take it. That's the only way you're going to do it.
Punk, Bryan, Rollins.
Randy was good, but Randy is never going to be one of the greatest heels of all time. He's never going to make it. Randy's going to be a great, but he's never going to be one of the greatest. And that he's just going to have to deal with that. It's already set in stone. His time was used up. He gave everything he had. He was good.
he was kind of like one of the cogs that WWE made.
But here's the thing, though.
But
I don't think he ever really lived up to his true potential.
He may not have.
Yeah.
That's
his own fault
because he got
got
those strikes.
That's his own fault because he did some things that he shouldn't have did.
Like Crafton did bag.
He did a lot of he did a lot of regardless, he did a lot of dumb shit.
Yeah.
And
a Divas bag.
And there must be some truth to the story because apparently there must be some truth to the three stories I've heard. But here's what I'm saying. Orton, he's had his time. It's in terms of like him being gold, he's had his time to try to be gold. Time's up. You've got a whole sea of new people that have amazing ability that are being held back by the top tier on WWE because WWE is too scared to take a risk with their money and make more money. You have to take a risk. And that's what WWE has done over the decades. They've taken risks, but now they don't want to take any risks. And that's why the product is where it's at now. It's PG. Nobody's going over as much. The buy rates are not going where they want to go. They're even building WWE Network now. And it's, I mean, they're trying everything to get the buy rates up. And the reason the buy rates aren't up is because nobody wants to buy the product. Not as much as they did used to.
Well, also, the product is way over expensive for, like, pay-per-views. You're paying $65 for WrestleMania.
But look what I'm paying. Look at the WrestleMania I'm paying $65 for. It's not the WrestleMania that I would pay that much money for.
No.
It's crap.
Honestly, if I'm paying $65 for a WrestleMania, Taker and Punk should have been wrestling in my living room.
If I pay over.
If you look back at the last WrestleMania, Taker and Punk were pretty much the only card that was worth the $60.
Yeah. Yes, it was. And here's the thing. If I'm paying over $50 for any pay-per-view event, if somebody picks up a chair during that, I expect somebody to get hit in the head once or twice.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit up and watch a whole bunch of damn body shots. Not when it's done continuously throughout the rest of the product. Like, if nobody's going to take a head chair shot, then it just takes away the reality. Because if somebody's angry enough to pick up the chair, they're going to swing for your freaking head.
Yeah.
They're going to try to take your head off.
The whole concussion, Chris Benoit, PG thing.
They're not going to do it.
And that is why, unless they change their product, it's never going to have the buy rates. It's never going to be the Attitude Era again.
Yeah.
If they want to make that kind of money again, they're going to have to change the product. And somebody is going to have to sit up and accept that fact. Yeah. Somebody's either going to have to change the product back to what it was, or they're going to have to evolve the product and let new guys take over.
I hate to break this to you, Calvin, but there's no way they're going to do Attitude Era anymore. And it's sad.
Of course not.
No, I mean
the reason why they can't is because the FCC will come down hard on them for most of the stuff that they did.
FCC.
Oh, I know all of this.
Yeah,
I know all of this.
The whole focus group will. The whole people that they're trying to attract, like the parents, will
be a star.
It just killed the product.
Yeah.
And
that's why I'm excited for the network, because it gives them a chance to go back to
that
some of the root. Even if they...
But here's the thing. They don't have to go back to that Attitude Era.
Pretty much the business has pretty much been exposed too much.
Yeah, the internet has killed kayfabe.
No. Vince
killed kayfabe.
Vince did that himself, included with the internet. He takes most of the blame himself.
Did that.
I mean, we're Tough Enough, and now we're Total Divas. People seen behind the scenes that they never would have gotten before the internet and before all that.
Internet hosting products like Royal Rumble. I am not reading any dirt sheet just so I can get honestly surprised at who showed up in the Rumble.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, how many people knew last year Jericho was there, and how bad did y'all mark out?
Oh, yeah.
But you knew a few years ago who was going to surprisingly show up. Surprise.
Yeah.
The internet kills that. The internet kills backstage rumors and.
Yeah. But still, it's too much.
I'm actually getting the Rumble.
Okay.
You're actually in the Rumble?
Before Shadam moves on, let's do.
That's one of my gifts is the Rumble.
Yeah. Before Shadam moves on, let's all do it around the table as to what.
Invites, but that's kind of shot to hell now.
If you're WWE, what do you do now? That's what I want to know.
Go ahead.
Okay, give me a sec, Pike. I'm going to get to you. But if you're WWE and you're where you are now and you want the buy rates to increase, what do you do now? Okay, Clay, you're up. What do you do?
I adopt Ring of Honor style. If you watch the WWE matches, what do you hear This Is Awesome chants from the most? The Ring of Honor guys. The athletic, fast-paced action. Not the slow Sweet Tea versus Brodus Clay where they're just going, barely clubbing it. But the chops, the kicks, the suicide dives, the technical wrestling.
We're going to get to you.
Even if you do throw in tables, ladders, and chairs and hardcore element, but you go back to the core of wrestling and putting on a show.
Okay, Karen.
I would actually have to agree with Liam here. I'd rather focus on the wrestling a little bit more than some of the crappy storylines that they do have, or rework the storylines to actually make it better than what they currently have. And also, I'll probably give the belt to Daniel Bryan.
There you go. Let's get Pike. Pike, what would you do? You're WWE. What do you do to increase the buy rates?
Well, I was thinking about it while I've been staring at my Randy Orton hat. Well, those are pretty good suggestions. Honestly, make Paul Heyman head booker.
Thank you.
What?
That'd probably be it.
Make Paul Heyman head booker.
Yeah.
See?
And get freaking Shelton Benjamin and Carlito back.
Yeah.
And Morrison, and Maurice, and Beth Phoenix.
Yeah, John Moore. I don't know why.
Well, Maurice is doing her own thing and
getting banged by Miz.
I know honey, and Michelle McCool.
Michelle's married, so it's just...
But that's probably the main thing I would do. And
I know she married Derek. I was like, it's pregnant.
They were here, baby. Little girl.
And that's probably the first things I would do. Get rid of Michael Cole.
Actually,
yes.
I actually kind of like the interaction between Michael Cole and JBL.
Yeah,
it's improved.
King, maybe.
It's improved.
Yes, it's improved.
It's better when King's not there.
Yeah, when King's not there, it actually does improve.
Their interaction is like smoother and it's not like forced or anything like that.
Yeah. I think SmackDown and get back JR.
Okay, let's start Big V. What do you do? What do you do to improve the buy rates on your company? If you're WWE, what do you do? You're in the driver's seat. What do you do?
Pretty much everything y'all said.
Yeah, that's pretty much the go of it.
Yeah.
Limit the number of pay-per-views.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
Not like TNA.
Yeah, not like that.
Oh, TNA.
Not like that, but just you really like at least 2 of them. Maybe 3.
Yeah. All right. On to the next topic. Let's talk about Dolph Ziggler suffering another concussion at the hands of Ryback.
Honestly,
that'd be the other thing I do.
Honestly, I'm saddened by this because I think Dolph Ziggler is one of the better talents in the industry right now because of his athleticism, his ability to tell the story in the ring.
Only a few handful of guys you can name who are so committed to that company and willing to sacrifice his body. And man, that is just so sad that happened to him again.
And plus, but he keeps shooting himself in the foot.
Because he opens his mouth and it speaks as whatever.
Even with that, though, it's still messed up because every time he's slowly getting that high, it's either foot in his mouth or he gets concussed.
Yeah. Because honestly, he should have had a good reign this summer, but Jack Swagger kicked him in the forehead.
I'm just wondering, is he cursed? Is that what it is?
That may be it.
Somebody's got to have a voodoo doll on him or something, because that is just insane how that keeps happening to him.
Maybe that comedian that went around telling people that she banged him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, they've been together for like, a year or two or something.
I'm just saying.
Broke up. Yeah.
But like, have they said anything yet? Is he okay or what?
He's out for a bit. He may miss the Rumble.
He still got to do that test.
But
and how many is it now? It's like the third one?
No, it's like second.
Second, but in less than a year.
Yeah. But let's talk about Ryback. This motherfucker keeps hurting people. First it was CM Punk. Now it's Dolph Ziggler.
And he's as crazy as Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think there is something really wrong with him, for real.
Yeah.
I wish he could be the NXT guy again. I wish he was that guy again. This motherfucker right here is scary as hell.
Yeah.
I'm serious. I'm scared of this motherfucker right now.
I'm not really much afraid of Ryback if I ever meet him in real life. I'm like,
I just don't want him to eat me. I think he would eat me.
Yeah. Hey, just sprint a little bit away, and then he'll start breathing all heavy.
It's not Billy.
Burn.
That's the real burn.
Yeah.
Burn.
I mean, I'll probably be like the one to stand up to Ryback in a heartbeat because I'm a woman. I have big enough balls to do it.
The ovaries, the interior.
Okay, walking away.
You think they're gonna keep him?
I say he get one more fuck up.
I mean, this is really not working out.
I mean, his career has sputtered since they turned him heel.
Oh God, it's been a disaster.
Well, like we said before, they rushed him too fast. They
God,
they almost killed Del Rio doing that. They probably did, but he's probably.
I remember that Jack Swagger got let go. Is that true?
No, he wrestled Monday.
That's Monday.
He got squashed by Fat Show.
Swagger, yeah.
Nah, he got beat up by Big Show.
Yeah.
Okay, because I had to something came in my news feed that Swagger got released, and I was like,
if he did, good.
But what?
I like Jack Swagger.
I said
I just think he was underrated. I think he's a good mid-card jobber. He's a jobber to start.
Karen said that she thought she heard that Swagger got released.
Yeah, something came on my news feed, and I was like,
I'm surprised they kept him this long. I thought after that pot bust, they would have been kicked his ass out.
Honestly, I thought they would have fired him after last year's WrestleMania after a little smoke and drive.
That's what he just said.
He had that high going. Well, high, I know. Had that really starting to push him up, and then he screwed it up like that.
Yeah.
So if he's getting released, it's not shocking, but that's still a shame, though.
Yeah.
Not even Zeb Coulter can save his ass.
yeah.
And speaking of Coulter, why would Big Show, the face, the good guy, punch 65-year-old man in the face on Raw? What sense did that make?
Take like a minute.
I was just glad that he didn't try to pick him up and do a choke slam.
Yeah,
that's what I thought was gonna happen for real. He was gonna try to choke slam him, and that's why it took so long because he was hesitating.
Probably he's probably thinking about it like.
That whole waste of time trying to punch the guy was just a waste. And also, if Arturo Cesaro wants to if he wants to shot me, he needs to twirl Big Show.
Oh my God, you think he could?
I think he could. He did Khali pretty easily.
Yeah, but Khali's not as heavy as Big Show.
Khali's 4 inches taller and about 100 pounds lighter.
Do you at least think he could lift Show?
He could try.
Oh yeah, I think he could.
He'd probably throw his back out. But
look,
I just want to say that. All right, before we get to about the WWE Network, I want to bring this up the students real quick. Am I the only one that think Roman Reigns is not really that? Am I the only one that doesn't see the whole hype between Roman Reigns?
I see it. I think all 3 members of the Shield.
They're very good.
Or good
I think
hands.
all 3 are going to do big things when they break up, because that's what's happening.
I don't think they should yet. I don't think it's time yet.
They keep
Been over,
I'd say after
about 15 months.
officially break up.
It's too quick. It's a legacy.
I don't entirely agree with you, Biggie. I mean, I know he's but I can see him getting pushed up at least. I'm not saying he's gonna win the Rumble, but he's gonna at least be one of the last 3 guys.
Yeah.
I think he's going to eliminate most people this year, but I think
they got Tyler Black in this thing.
No, but that doesn't. He's more of the Daniel Bryan type than
I know. They got Tyler freaking Black. This is another guy that should be in the top tier.
Oh, he will be. I think I think in 3 years, WrestleMania main event may be the Shield triple threat.
Here's the
title.
And watch in time, Dean Ambrose become the biggest heel there.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh,
Easily.
You got potential WrestleMania main events. You got, I'm going to call them by their actual names. You got Bryan Danielson. You got CM Punk.
Phil.
You got Tyler Black.
Brooks.
ROH.
No, who's Tyler Black?
Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins.
And then you got John Moxley.
Seth Rollins, he's a good worker, but he
No, you haven't seen. You haven't seen.
They had him on a leash since he came up.
He has been watered down huge.
His promos hasn't been that good.
It's not the promos we're interested in.
How great are Daniel Bryan's promos? They're average.
Yeah, no, we're not talking about the promo work.
But Seth Rollins may be the second best worker
in
all of wrestling.
Yeah, you can take some bumps.
Yeah, and
you haven't seen him work.
You got to watch some of his Ring of Honor stuff.
Oh my God, the guy is good. The guy is good. Pike, you know him.
Who?
Tyler Black.
Oh my God.
He's freaking out.
Back in the day, that was a top of the line dude back in the day.
That was like one of Bryan Danielson's worst enemies.
Him and Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, Dean Ambrose. They were animals, man.
Sometimes I get Dean Ambrose and Chris Sabin confused because they look so much alike.
They do look alike, but Dean Ambrose is the superior promo worker. Dude.
Tyler Black was one of Bryan's biggest foes. Well, not as big as Nigel McGuinness, but still big.
Yeah, Nigel McGuinness was his guy.
If viewers want to watch a great feud, see Bryan and Nigel, that was a feud.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, I think I would not be surprised. I know it's a bold statement. I would not be surprised if Roman won that thing this year. Won the belt this year.
I think he'll win a title.
I'm not saying it will happen, but I would not be surprised if he at least gets title shots.
Question: who has the U.S. champion title?
Dean Ambrose.
He still does?
I'm predicting the Shield does do a triple threat this year at Mania. All of them against each other for the U.S. title.
How long has Dean had that?
Since the summer.
Yeah, since wow, it's been nearly 9 months now.
Yeah.
Damn.
They need to just go ahead and unite them and the IC title.
Speaking of IC champion, does anyone feel as big about Big E as I do?
I actually really like Big E. I'm really
He's got
glad.
a ton of charisma.
He has a ton of charisma.
I think he has improved. I still don't prefer him to speak.
He needs a new finisher.
He needs a new finisher. He needs another put away.
Big Ed sucks ass.
It does. It's bad. It's not working for me.
For the finisher?
The body cutter.
Speaking of which, that's probably one of the main reasons that Barrett is where he is now. I think I hate this whole Bad News Barrett thing.
We don't like the Bad News Barrett.
I do.
It was a waste of time.
At least it's heat on TV.
Would you be scared as shit standing on that podium as high it is?
No, because I do it for work.
Yeah, if you get paid as much as he is, you do it every time.
Those things aren't scary.
Once he said, "Can I get some decorum?"
Yeah, I mean,
he just needs another finisher.
He really does.
Barrett, I like his finish. It's a version.
It's just a drop.
No, he does a modified version of the Rainmaker now. Leads into an elbow.
Oh, that. Yeah, I know that move. If that's his go-to.
I will not change my finisher.
But
Bad News Barrett.
That was good.
I've been working on that for a while. Thank you.
the Biggie, I actually really, I enjoy the fact that it got him away from AJ. Because I really didn't like him as a hunchman, really.
Yeah.
Because I've seen his work. His henchman, whatever.
No, I like Hunchman. It actually works for him.
Yeah.
I'm impressed with his matches with Fandango. Those matches are good.
Yeah.
Those two together are good together.
There's two other guys that should be in the top tier right
that
now.
should be a feud right there.
Yeah, that should be a feud right
there.
there.
They don't want to push these guys.
No, they don't want to even work with anything under the mid card. It seems like any mid card.
The guys,
any mid cards or low cards, they don't want to
have an incredible story together.
I mean, if you think about it, because like we were talking about, JTG. I mean,
yeah,
they don't want to work with anybody.
Yeah.
If they're not a particular look, or if they don't think they can sell you,
yeah,
they don't want to work with you. My favorite wrestler.
I would not be surprised if Fandango won that belt from him.
I would not be either. But my favorite wrestler that don't even work with at all is Yoshitatsu.
I love Yoshi.
Yoshitatsu.
Oh, Yoshi's great.
I was so upset when they stopped the Misawa gimmick. I thought it was great.
Yeah,
I thought the Green Destiny thing was awesome. He should have been in the top card now.
Works a few house shows, but you know what, Karen? I think the way you feel about Yoshi is how I feel about Justin Gabriel.
Yeah.
Yoshitatsu, Justin Gabriel, CM Punk, all these guys in the top.
But here's the thing, though. There's rumor on the WWE Network of one of the new shows is a cruiserweight hour of nothing but bringing back the cruiserweight title and just having them go at it.
I actually would like to see that because you no longer have that cruiserweight champion title anymore.
Yeah,
because they got rid of it.
Hornswoggle.
Yeah, they got rid of it. I would like to see that to come back.
And don't even get me started on Tyson Kidd.
Yeah, Tyson.
Oh yeah.
That man came back from injury. He's still in you.
They need somebody at the helm, man. They need That's why everybody turned to the X Division the time it was hot.
Yeah.
It was the rebirth of cruiserweight wrestling.
It was the second coming of WCW's cruiserweight division, which gave us Jericho and Mysterio and Eddie.
Yes.
And Benoit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And who else?
Beautiful.
And
Malenko.
God,
Psychosis.
They doing Psychosis.
Yeah.
They brought back everybody. Ultimo Dragon.
Yeah.
They brought back everybody. It was beautiful.
But yeah, like most of the guys that
Billy
I like
Kidman was there.
Shane Helms.
are
Shane Helms was there.
cruiserweights.
Yeah.
They're not heavyweights. They're just cruiserweights. Yeah. They're the guys that they can't cut a great promo, but they do cut a good promo. But they wrestle better than most of your top carders. Like they wrestle better than John Cena. Anybody wrestles better than John Cena.
He talked about surprise guests earlier for Rumble. Is anybody else thinking Evan Bourne's coming back at Rumble?
Oh yeah, cruiserweight thing.
Yeah, but would anyone actually
care?
Exactly.
I mean,
I like Evan Bourne, him and Kofi as a team.
They were great.
Yeah,
they were perfect.
Evan Bourne, like Jack Swagger, has a little problem with the green stuff.
And
it was actually it wasn't really the true green stuff. It was like
you'll be just fine.
Oh, that's even worse.
But no,
I think speaking of cruiserweights,
I just need to stay away. Like Liam was mentioning, I just need to stay away from the computer on Sunday and just try to hope there's as many surprise guests as possible.
Yeah.
But speaking of cruiserweights, I believe that they're going to do something with Kofi.
Yeah.
Kofi, yeah.
Because
what I read was a new attire and new music.
Cream of sugar.
Kofi Kings.
Because if you saw that match.
Stay a face, or are they going to try him heel finally?
I don't know if he can pull off being a heel.
But we don't know because they never even let him try.
I mean, I would like to see them try.
That's what I'm saying. I said, let them try.
I mean, what's he gonna do? Go Rasta?
I'll put it out there, man. Hey, Snoop like Rasta, man.
Could there be any other superstar more angry than Kofi right now?
I would be. I can see that. Yeah. I can see that.
Tyson Kidd?
Yeah.
What does he got to be mad about? He's got Natalia as a wife.
Kofi should be mad as hell. Like, he should be one of the top guys as much as he's done. Is he not the highlight at the Rumble for the last 2 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. Him doing that handstand. Oh my God.
He's great.
He's good at what he does, but
Why'd you give me the Eli when I said that Tyson Kidd had Natalia as a wife?
He's got a hot wife.
He's got a right wife, but the thing is, he should be angry too because they don't utilize him to his full potential.
They don't usually utilize
anybody to their damn full potential.
So they did milk the John Cena cow dry.
Yeah, they did.
Oh God, that thing is.
They're still trying to pump
dust. They're just pulling milk dust out now.
Yeah.
Crap. I mean, my God, the udders are gone. Done.
Like 2 shriveled prunes.
Yeah,
It's
done.
just done.
Done.
Let's continue on.
Alright, let's get to it. The announcement of the WWE Network. Last week, WWE had their announcement of the WWE Network. They had Triple H, they had Shawn Michaels, DX gimmick again.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Stephanie McMahon,
He
Vince,
seemed really annoyed about that.
Cena, and actually he was able to get Stone Cold back for it.
Yeah, I was surprised that he showed up. I was like, God.
I have not made a decision yet, but I am seriously considering getting it.
Oh, my decision was
Save
set.
money on pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you can spend the same.
Honestly, that is a good deal.
Actually, yeah,
And every single pay-per-view ever recorded in ECW, WCW, or WWE is going to be for free from now on for stream whenever you want
All
it.
you gotta do is it's $9.99, a 6-month commitment. You know, that is a great deal.
That is a great deal.
Yeah.
And then they give you all the archives for AWA, Great Smoky Mountains, all the classics. Anything that Vince McMahon owns, you can watch.
It's basically Netflix for WWE.
Yeah.
It's WWE Netflix.
And I only see one backlash for it. Apparently, Dish Network is already pissed off about it. So
it's kind of like severing your losses making this network.
Yeah. Dish Network is already saying that they might discontinue the WWE pay-per-views.
That's what DirecTV said. Like, DirecTV's real pissed at them.
Yeah,
but it's all posturing. DirecTV does this all the time.
Yeah, they do. But I if you look at it from a business perspective, you're creating this network where you can stream all your stuff on there, and you're hoping, and you know you're going to get people to subscribe because of the deal with the pay-per-views. That's the number one draw sale right there. But like, if you're in business, you got to there's a couple of reasons you would make a network like this. Number one, you're trying to be the revolutionary changeover in sports entertainment to push forward and create something new, and later charge more for it.
Yeah.
Or either that, or you realize that you got too many pay-per-views already, and you need to get rid of some, but you can't afford to stop them immediately. So you're trying to sever your losses and make a little profit on the side while you start slowly shutting them down. Maybe your providers who are mad at you for doing this network are expected to quit. So you're finding an excuse to get out of the contract.
Or
who knows?
Or Vince McMahon, the visionary, has finally reemerged, and that this is the way that all television is going.
That's what I'm saying. You're trying to be at the forefront of revolution. You're either trying to be at the forefront of revolution, or you're trying to make up for lost time on getting rid of the pay-per-views, because you know that your pay-per-view buy rates are nowhere near, not even an inch near where they used to be.
Well, they guaranteed 12 a year, so.
Well, that's the that was a bad guarantee. That was a terrible guarantee.
Well, they said all 12 pay-per-views a year. So.
I don't think.
But you can't keep that promise on your providers.
Right. Either, because they already took off the weather channel.
Yeah, they did. But here's the thing.
Now I'm like going, oh man, are you really gonna fucking do this? You're gonna take off the pay-per-views?
True. You were convinced by your people that it was okay to guarantee 12 pay-per-views a year because they said no matter what we're going to make money, but they were wrong. So, and you already made that promise. So now you have to come up with an excuse to break that promise. So now, like, you have to lower the price on the pay-per-views in some kind of way that keeps the company respectable while also making you look like a revolutionary.
Yeah.
So you do this network and you lower the price of pay-per-views and you slowly start getting rid of televised pay-per-views. Because at the same time, you can go ahead and just cut your losses. I just think that's his move.
But what if the whole price of the pay-per-views lately has been because of DirecTV and Dish Network?
That could be part of it too.
And that's part of cutting their losses is because they're probably getting screwed over.
That could be part of it as well.
Because you know how much those in England pay for pay-per-view? $20.
Yeah, true that, Pike. But let me throw this out there. Whose fault is it that they're in this position? Whether your providers are charging you more or screwing you over? No. It's not the consumer's fault. It's not the consumer's fault that you're not selling. The product is sucking, and nobody wants to buy the product. I said it before. I'll say it again. I've said it on show. Sell me a product I want to buy, Vince.
Honestly, I will say this: the product is better now than it was 4 years ago.
Yes, I give you that.
And it is on the upswing. It is back like, in my opinion, it's like the early 90s all over again. And we're about to hit another boom era because everything goes in cycles. Post Attitude Era, everything dropped. Before the Attitude Era, everything dropped. Coming out of the Hogan Era, it's a cycle.
Big B and Pike know this. You can sit up and as much as they want to blame the consumer, you can't blame the consumer because you're selling a product that the consumer doesn't want to buy. You're in the customer service industry. Yeah. You call yourself entertainment and you're not wrestling anymore. That's where you are, my friend.
And it's kind of stupid to ask people to give you $60 during economic.
Thank you. Downturn. Economic downturn.
Do you know how much it costs for English people to pay for a pay-per-view?
Go for it.
$20.
$20.
Scott,
they get it free.
But the Sky Sports subscription monthly is $20.
Because they're going to take that shit.
Yeah.
They know real wrestling over there.
Yeah.
They know what we have is crap, and they are not going to pay for it. WWE knows they're not going to make sales over there.
The only time WWE makes bank over there is when they're actually over there.
Yeah, over there.
And last time they were over there, fans were demanding refunds because Daniel Bryan was not wrestling.
Do they think England's going to spend money on a WWE pay-per-view? Oh, hell no.
No.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, you probably witnessed Daniel, California Kid, get out of his chair and make a rant.
In his bathrobe.
Everyone should do.
I would say that was the two main things I noticed about it. I would definitely watch the Monday Night War show.
Oh, was. Was it war? Tell the truth.
I like Countdown, so I would definitely watch the Countdown show.
Yes.
I could give a crap about Legends House, but
That looked like
honestly, no, I'm actually morbidly curious by it because.
Maybe for Piper, that's about it.
Yeah. Too bad they couldn't get the Iron Sheik on there.
He's gonna be cussing a lot, which is great.
Oh my god.
Oh come on! Who wouldn't pay to see Piper and the Iron Sheik banter on for all day?
They'll make so many people mad. They'll make the industry angry.
That'd be more worse than New Jack, Hungry Top Man, and Ice Sheik.
Yeah, you put them all on the same show. They'll just sit there and piss off the entire industry.
Yeah, but still, one of the biggest heel things I've ever heard of. Piper, back when he wrestled in Mexico, said, "Let me play for you on the bagpipes your national anthem." And he started playing La Cucaracha, La Cucaracha.
He pisses people.
And that's what caused Vince to hire him.
Oh God.
But I still gotta see. I think it's kind of a dumb move to let me the first pay-per-view be WrestleMania. I thought it'd probably be better just to test the waters with
Like elimination
elimination.
But that's also the hooking point that, hey, WrestleMania, $10.
Oh yeah, but see that's the problem because like WrestleMania is like a major pay-per-view.
It is the
people going to
it's their only saving grace. And and when all the pay-per-views go off the providers, it'll be the last one standing.
Yeah.
And everybody's going to try to get it, and hopefully the system doesn't go down, but hopefully the people that are doing the streams, they know what they're doing.
Yeah, MLB Advanced Digital Media is actually a great company. They do Netflix, they do Major League Baseball, and now they're doing WWE. I think they couldn't have gotten a better company. There's probably no better digital streaming company on the planet.
Well, Vince, he spares no expense.
Yeah.
Yeah, even ask Melinda about her campaign.
Ask the players who used to play in the XFL.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that.
Probably
So is Vince.
a good one for it.
Well, guys, I've had fun. I gotta cut and run.
Yeah, to go, but dude, this has just been crazy.
Well, today we got one more.
One more topic?
Yes, one more topic.
Oh, I thought.
All right.
Well, so is anybody going to buy the network?
Probably.
Probably. I need to see a sample first.
All right, let's get this last topic.
Last topic.
All right, guys, let's roll.
Pike, I hate to say this, but I got some bad news for you.
You got some bad news? Wait, you got bad news for me?
Yeah. We're going to TNA.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, God.
All right.
Well, before we go
talk
to
about
TNA,
that.
let's do one last WWE thing, if I may interject.
Please go.
Okay.
Rumble picks.
You can't do Rumble picks
Why?
because we haven't got the whole card yet.
We don't know. I'm just saying, who's going to win the Rumble?
Oh, he wants to know who's going to win the Royal Rumble.
We don't need the whole card. They throw the whole card on
He's heard us do this before. We call it Rumble winner. I guess.
Between Cena and Orton, can't we?
I don't want to pick Orton for anything.
All right, go ahead.
But honestly, I'm picking Daniel Bryan to go the distance. One spot all the way.
He's going the distance.
He's going full speed.
Uh,
My God. It's going to be Bryan. I'm hoping it's Daniel Bryan.
Well, it's unanimous, Bryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be Bryan. I'm sorry.
If not, it'd be a waste.
It'd be a waste of time.
Even though I'll probably be okay if it's CM Punk.
I'll be okay with it.
I'd be okay with that.
I'm kidding. I guess I'll go with Bryan. Yeah. Would not be surprised if Batista got, but I'm going with Bryan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
TNA.
Here comes the big one.
All right. As we all knew, they ripped off Summer Punk with AJ, and this whole stupid thing with Dixie being the heel, and
she's so terrible.
It's awful.
At least they did one thing better than WWE. They drug it out a little longer.
Yeah, but not by much.
Not by much, but it was still longer.
Yeah.
And he actually defended it in other companies, which I was hoping Punk would do.
Yeah.
Serious?
But
WWE just blew it on that.
But
Shane Douglas was right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's crazy.
Anyway, so last week they had the coronation for Madness, who won the tournament for the title. AJ came back, and he pretty much called for a unification title match. Madness agreed and was willing to accept it. So, let me see if I can rush this through. Impact. DC and AJ in the ring. DC says that, you sign a contract, it's for one night only, but here's a catch. It's going to be a no disqualification match. AJ said he had friends in the back, which gives Dixie a plan. All through Impact, she had the heels take out ODB, Eric Young,
Angle.
Abyss. Angle got stupidly fooled by Al Snow to go to the airport. Samoa Joe, and that's pretty much it.
Wow, you got a great memory.
So, match happens. And instead of seeing a match, we saw a clusterfuck of bullshit.
Terrible.
And that putting it nicely.
Yeah.
So we start off with E3 and Rockstar Split coming in interfering. Sting comes out to help. Oh yeah, they did try to beat him up by having. Oh yeah, if you're gonna have a cage match to sell your chances against Kurt Angle and Bobby Roode, it makes no damn sense you're gonna have 2 cage matches before that event.
Yeah. I have to say, I agree with that.
Okay, but back to what I was saying. So Sting came out to help AJ, but then Bad Influence came in, and then they kept beating up on AJ. Mads would come in, get pinned, and get 2.9, as Calvin King would say. Then,
thank you.
2.9. I love it.
Then Boy Hills come out, the bromance. God damn, those sons of bitches are still with TNA.
Yes, the bromance.
And they still the fucking tag team.
It's okay.
Bromance came with
fight through it.
Ion
Push.
help. But it still wasn't enough. Then Bobby Roode came in. Bobby Roode gave him his 2. Yeah, Bobby Roode gave his 2 finishers, and then that's how Madness won the match. Okay, let me say this. I hope and pray that God AJ does come back, because if he doesn't, that is the stupidest way you can do a match. Not only does it hurt TNA, which is God is in trouble because Jeff Jarrett's gone. He's going to do another promotion.
Dixie is a moron.
Baby. And you just made your champion look like shit.
Yeah.
Dixie doesn't know what she's doing because she's not a wrestling person.
No.
That's the rumor I heard. That's what Jarrett's doing. He's just going to start another one.
Yeah, you know why Dixie doesn't know anything?
She hired everybody else to do the work for her.
This is her daddy's money that she's playing around with.
Well, she don't have her daddy's money according to AJ.
Panda Energy has been.
By the way, AJ did a shoot interview with High Sports. God, he goes off on everybody.
I would too. As pissed off as that was.
Wouldn't you?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. I don't blame him. Like, the guy gave his career to that company.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I started watching TNA in the first place.
And now it's going down.
Well, mine was Samoa Joe.
And the material on there is so bad, you wonder if they may even have the grace after it's done, if Vince may buy it. That'd be the best saving grace for that.
Yeah.
I doubt Vince.
Vince, that's what I'm saying. I don't even think Vince is going to want to buy it.
Why would he? He's got a minor league development system, NXT, that puts out a consistently better product every week.
Yeah, Triple H pretty much just said that they ain't going to hire nobody for TNA as of right now. But that match was kind of awful. It made Madness look like a fucking weak bastard, which you need to make him look strong if you want anybody to take him seriously.
It was the worst televised heavyweight title match I've ever seen since the Finger Poke of Doom.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I said that too.
Which was the death of WCW. No. And this is probably the final nail in the coffin of TNA.
The death of WCW was David Arquette becoming champion.
Yeah. This is before that. This is.
What about Jarrett and Hogan?
The death of WCW came at that last season when some of the storylines they ran. It was the storyline.
Russo?
Yeah, all that stuff just killed it. Like, it was just all those angles just killed it. All those terrible angles.
Who ripping off The Rock?
Yeah, that was bad. That was one of the biggest blow ups.
Out of all the Latino wrestlers you have, who Hoovy to be the fucking one to top.
It was bad. And a lot of people hate Hoovy in the business. It's not good.
Oh yeah, you should listen to MLW radio. They talk about shit about him. But that's all I can say is Dixie's a fucking idiot. She sucks as a fucking villain.
Because she's just too kind.
Not too kind. She's too much of a fucking mark.
That too.
She's a terrible actress.
My God.
So is Stephanie, but Stephanie pulls it off a little bit.
No, Stephanie, I can see being a bitch.
Yeah, she can pull it off.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Dixie Carter.
She's got heat, but it's that I hate heat, like that real bad heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dixie Carter shouldn't even be 10 feet from a wrestling ring.
It's just she should have never came out there. It just didn't make sense.
Like, why couldn't he just done what you'd done? Like, only appear for like conferences and shit.
Yeah,
you know?
she was better at that. She's just not a character. You know,
That's what she wants to be.
I just feel so terrible because I look at the career that AJ Styles had, and I just look at like the matches he had. All he has to hang on to is the matches because the storylines were never any good.
That's stupid.
The storylines.
Just recently.
I mean,
Overall or recently with TNA with his matches?
I'm talking about mostly overall because when you look at his storylines, the only good ones were early going.
Some of them had good storyline back in the beginning when it was him, Jared, and Raven.
I mean, yeah, it's early stuff, but I'm talking about like later.
Or him and Joe and Daniel, like, yeah. But, you know, like later, actually, your point, the other stuff, it was like the storyline is so horrible.
The last good storyline I thought they had was with Austin Aries and Option C.
It was bad, man. It's like some.
Yeah, it was good, and then they screwed that up.
They did screw it up.
They screwed up, yeah.
They messed up.
Well, who finally showed up?
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Continue the.
But it was a stupid storyline, and yeah.
Kurt Angle's rotting away there. Austin Aries rotting away there.
Oh yeah, why the fuck would you give the title back to Chris Sabin when you took it off of him and gave it to Aries and then fucking use Velvet Sky as a distraction to give the title back to Chris Sabin? That makes no damn sense.
They're confused. They don't know what to do.
They don't know.
I mean, it's the only time I've ever seen a creative team worse than WWE.
I mean, Velvet Sky didn't do no. She just stood there. Hell, when Melina stood up there on the top rope, at least she showed her boobs. She showed something.
Yeah.
She didn't do nothing. And that was enough to get Aries to lose his title.
But
that made no sense.
Honestly, I think the American Wolves are going to suffer there.
Yeah.
And David Richards there too, apparently.
I am happy.
Yeah, the American Wolves arrived.
I mean, to come back from that injury like that.
At the wrong time.
They did arrive at the wrong time. And we
already lost more knockouts. The what's the name? The twins from Britain.
I'll give you $5 if you remember what they were called.
They're not Warwick twins. The
Blossom twins.
Blossom twins. I was about to say it.
They were twins. Other twins. They tried to copy WWE.
They're better than that. Stop it. Hell of a lot better than that.
Who are?
The Blossom twins.
Yeah.
I heard of them. I don't watch TNA that often. When I do, I am utterly disappointed.
You have to give TNA credit where credit's due. They do have better knockouts.
But
they do have better female.
Nobody.
Yeah, they have nobody. They had better female wrestlers than WWE because they let their women wrestle.
Yeah, but now it's crap because they only got Gail, they got Madison Rain back.
I feel sorry for Gail.
I do too.
Honestly, for a while, the only reason I would watch it was for Brooke.
Velvet hasn't done anything.
Sounds like the whole company hasn't done anything.
And ODB hasn't done anything.
Last time I watched TNA, the Knockout Tag Team, ODB and Eric Young.
It was an excuse to get rid of the women's tag team.
Yeah, it was just they overloaded the show.
And whenever I do watch TNA, I know it's all tough. I just can't help but stare at Joseph Parker.
What?
I'm just staring at him going, You're a bitch?
Hey, we're walking.
I stare at him like a science project. Like, are you freaking serious?
That's why he wears a mask.
I mean, I look at him going, my God. My God. I actually used to say my God like 10 straight times.
Does anybody want to throw in anything else about this match? Because I'm done with it. I'll still be checking in with TNA if they have anything good, but DC, you got a lot of work.
We hardly knew this.
I got one solution. There's only one solution for TNA.
He has
a solution.
Nope. This is a wild shot. It may never happen. Shane McMahon. Shane.
It could happen, but it will never happen.
happen.
If Shane had the balls, if he should did what we thought he was going to do in WCW,
he should do that now.
He made that come to his own.
Now's the time.
Stephanie, if Triple H had WWE, he has TNA.
Here's another way they can do it. Here's another way they can fix TNA. Shut it down for 2 weeks. No episodes for 2 weeks. Shut it down. Clean up.
Oh yeah, let me tell you what happened. Oh yeah. At my job, I met this woman. She was wearing an Impact T-shirt. I complimented her. Shut up.
Shut up. Let's see the story.
All right. I complimented her on the shirt. She said it was her husband's shirt. Her husband works as, I forgot what she called it, but he works like the concession stand on the road with TNA.
Okay.
And I asked her point blank because, there's a rumor that, they got kicked out of the Universal Studios again because they've been booked for the rest of the year. And I asked her, did they have already landed a permanent home? She said that they don't know, but she's trying to get her husband to find a new job because it's so bad that they doesn't know what they holds for TNA.
Wow. That's bad when you don't know your worker's future.
Yeah, it really does. It really is.
Well, one rumor is that sound studio that TNA uses is a rumored location for a WWE project coming up. That's why
they said they're going to try to build the
Hall of Fame in TNA's Impact Zone.
Damn.
Isn't that a Vince McMahon finger to?
That is definitely a Vince McMahon saying "fuck you,"
See, it would be a perfect time for Shane to say, you know what, I'm gonna come out, make this my pet project.
Either they go to Shane route or they shut down for 2 weeks, clean up the roster, fire all the writers, rehire. Just don't hire writers, get people in the business, get a bunch of indie guys in there, and redo TNA. Get rid of all the HD crap, get rid of all the expensive set props, cut down the stage crew.
You can't get rid of HD.
Clean up. They got to.
I mean,
they can still meet the high definition standard by saying get rid of all the cameras that shoot. It's too clean. It's too clean. It's way too clean. It's way too clean looking.
Bring back the six-sided ring.
It's got to look gritty. Bring back the six-sided ring.
Yeah, that was the one thing earlier that made them different.
They have got to clean that. I'd say shut down for 2 weeks, clean up, and come back strong.
Yeah.
That's the only way TNA is going to survive. They got to do it.
And hold up every title and just redo it all. It's a restart.
Spare any expense to get Hogan out of there.
Hogan's actually rumored to sign with WWE in the next week.
Okay, good. Now,
let WWE, let me be the problem for WWE.
If you still have Bischoff on contract, spare any expense.
I think he's pretty much going to.
Okay, good. Then they can shut it down for 2 weeks.
But they still have Dixie Carter.
Yeah, Dixie, yeah. This is what she should do. She needs to shut it down. She's got to shut the machine down for 2 weeks, or the machine's going to blow up. She's got to shut it down.
She cannot be like Vince McMahon and Stephanie and be a character. She cannot.
She got to get off the air. She's got to shut this thing down.
Plus, they might have problems because, I think Liam was saying, leading into this, the contract negotiations with USA is coming up with Raw. If that happens, I don't know if things between Spike and Vince are good because the
best thing that could happen to WWE is go back to Spike.
Yeah.
That's the best thing that happened to WWE.
They are rumored. That's one of the rumored landing spots. Both Spike and the buy rates will go back up. The storylines will get better. The violence will be better. On Spike.
The violence will be better.
If that happens, then TNA will be really up shit screen.
No, TNA's dead in the water.
If WWE goes back to Spike and they can make the product credible again, TNA's done.
Well, there's always Fox Sports 1 or Sports South again.
Well, on that note,
that's the burial ground.
You're right, Big D. This was bad news.
Yeah, that was bad news.
Well, on that note, I'd like to thank the California Kid, Blasian Fury,
and Liam Ferguson,
and the Pike.
Thank you.
On the 27th, next week or 2 weeks from now, we're going to have our anniversary show.
Yeah.
1 year. We're going to do our year-end review. I know it's late, but fuck it. We're going to do it. We're going to talk about everybody think about which was the best time, the worst time of 2013 in wrestling or entertainment.
So you want me to make a list?
No. Just go back on YouTube, look up all the stuff that you forgot, and then fucking remember it for the show.
Okay,
And with that,
homework.
I thank you for listening. Please subscribe and comment. And
tell your friends.
And goodbye.
Later.
Bye.
Peace.